Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I'm coming on first of all with a stamp set that I hauled in my last haul, and I found my ticket dies, and I have managed to check to see where the stamps fit, and I just thought I would show you. So these ones fit perfectly on here. You got Ticket to My Heart, that one's got the heart on, Admit To. So I think those are going to be really cute. The bigger ones obviously don't fit on there, so I will debate as to whether I don't know whether I'm going to get the die set or not, or whether I'm just going to use them and maybe use them as stamps or cut them out. But there's also those border ones down there. They're really cute. And there was a couple of the other ones that I stamped out. So that's nice for a corner. That's quite a nice little bit for maybe a bit of background stamping. So I thought I'd just show you those. And I think obviously, you know, lots of different colours and things that could look really nice. So I love that stamp set. And the other thing that I picked up in my last haul was those Tonic Fairy stamps, and here we go. I have had a chance to colour them, and a bit of glossy accents on the wings, and look how cute she is with her little bear. And then this one there, she's holding the flowers. This is probably my favourite, the two girls together. I think they'd be a lovely friendship card. I've been using these like my glitter markers on there to add a bit of glitter, and a bit of Wink of Stella on the wings. There we go, I love her as well. I think she's a bit Art Deco. And then she's sort of running away. So I thought they were really pretty. So happy with how they have come out. I want to have a go at watercolouring them and seeing. So I've got a few different bits and pieces. This is a bit of an odds and ends haul. So first of all, I'm absolutely in love with this. I saw this hauled, and I think it was like Happy Mail Queen or somebody from America was hauled this. It's the, I think, is it Frank Garcia? Yeah, Frank Garcia Dolce collection. But it is a silicone mould, and you know I love my silicone moulds. So I had a look on the internet, and they were selling this at Bodley Crafts for £7.99 plus £1 postage. So it wasn't cheap, cheaper than Amazon, but it is gorgeous. And Prima moulds aren't, you know, they're not generally cheap moulds, but look at that. It's a carousel horse, cupcake bow, donut, ice cream. So yes, I have had a chance to play. So first of all, I did some in Plaster of Paris, and just look at I love this. It has got a hole because you do get bubbles occasionally in Plaster of Paris, which is so I'll try and fill that hole at a later date. But look at my carousel horse. That is going to look gorgeous on a project. I just absolutely adore that. And we've got my two little donuts. I really like this one as well. My ice cream. And my cupcake, although I missed painting it around the side. But that is cute. Just do a better paint job. Oh, and my little bow as well. I did have a quick go with the glue gun. You can see it's not coped with changing colours. It was a quick go, so I really need to go back and do it again. If you're making these with the glue gun, you need to make sure the gun has actually heated up really well. Otherwise, you do end up with issues like there are there. Like some of those had a bit of issues because I didn't really wait and do them properly. But this is lovely. And I will fiddle around and do these ones properly, because obviously this one's really not indestructible, but virtually it's very, whereas this one is beautiful but fragile. So really happy with that. So Bodley Crafts, if you are interested. I do love pretty much everything that Prima and Frank Garcia does. I just think they're so pretty and classic. So I got that online. On eBay, I picked up this die set because I've been wanting this die set for absolutely ages, and keep sort of bidding on eBay and then maybe getting outbid and not wanting to push it. And I think I just went for it this time. It was £4, and it is beautiful because I didn't have any fairy dies. Unbelievably, that doesn't show up well when I put it on my hand. Let's put it on here instead. Look how pretty they are. I've not made a project with them yet, but I wasn't sure how delicate they were going to look when they come out, and I'm actually really Really happy with how they've come out. Really pretty. There's two more. I can't find them all, but there's that one. Can't find the other one. It will turn up in a second, but yeah. So obviously that one is by Crafter's Companion from the Enchanted Forest collection. Also on eBay, I picked up, because Father's Day is coming and I needed a sentiment, and I love paper trading. I think their stamps are so nice. Like the quality of the photopolymer is lovely and they're very classic. So not cutesy, they're nice and classic, which I think is what I like. And I quite like that bit you can obviously stamp in between. Let me show you how it stamps out. So I think I paid about £1.80 for this one on eBay. So I have done that with metallic ink, which is why it looks slightly patchy. If I did that with a dye or a dye ink, it wouldn't. Just metallic ink can be a bit funny, can't it? But so I'm probably going to have that with my sentiment in between. And although I only make one Father's Day card a year, I do it each year. And there we go, it is important. Then I bought these dies. I can't remember the other one was £1.80 or this was somewhere around the £1.80 mark. A little bag of baby dies on eBay. And let me show you. It's a whole hunk of metal. So we have this one. So obviously this is for the baby album that I am going to make. I'm waiting for some more dies that I bought on eBay to come to make the base. And that one, I am absolutely in love with that mobile. Look how cute the characters are. They are so cute. That's just got stuck to it. So get the mobile. You get two different prams. So this one, I don't know pattern paper, but you can see how it's got all that embossing if you go back with an embossing mat. So that would look lovely just in a plain colour. So I've done them in the paper to match the album that I'm going to make. And there is that one. We've also got the little, I guess, nappy safety pin. I was just doing that to see if it was is it focusing? Look, my little bib. I was like, oh, I've already got a baby grow, so I'm trying to select dies out that I can de-stash, but I realised that baby grow is bigger than the one that I've already got, so I might have to keep it now. Look at those baby grows, really cute. There's a little rattle, some feet, there's another foot somewhere, there is a dummy and a baby bottle. So I think they are just adorable and yeah, lovely. Now they've all got everywhere, so hard to tidy that up. Yeah, as I was saying, I have been looking through my dies and I've already taken out those stamps that I want to de-stash and some embossing folders. I've got some dies I want to de-stash. All of my stuff, when I do my de-stash, just to pre-warn you, everything that I have I do tend to use, so everything is used. So if you're happy with used craft supplies that you've seen me haul over the years, then I will be doing a de-stash probably next weekend because I'm utterly exhausted this weekend. So I also picked this up. This seems quite kind of random, but this was fitting in with my, after I bought those the carousel, I'm just really in like a carousel fairground mood for some reason. And these, I think I paid £1 plus some, I think under £1 for postage. I got it on eBay, I think, but that's the name of the people that do it anyway. But I love these. They're little carousels. Look at that for crafting. And right, bear in mind before I show you this, that I have messed it up, so I'm going to have to make another one. So I'm going to cover up the bits that I've messed up. But this is what I'm thinking about doing with them, like having them in the middle of rosettes and probably adding some other bits. I haven't added the other bits because I messed it up, and I'm going to take that off. But yeah, this is essentially the kind of thing and do things like that. And I think it would also, I mean, it would look really good on all sorts of things. But let's have a close up on my little carousel. You can see the little horses. They look like they're hanging there, don't they? Now I can look at it closely. They look kind of scary because they haven't got the poles underneath, but that's hard to tell unless you get very close. So I love carousels, pink and white and blue, and there was about 100 or something in the pack, so it was lovely. So that is that. Went into Home Bargains for like the third time recently, and just waiting for those paper pads that everyone else has been hauling to turn up. whilst I was there, I picked up a 49p little pot just because they're quite useful. And I also picked up some tissue paper, 79p, for wrapping my Happy Mail because I really like white with glitter, as you probably noticed. But yes, they had the paper pads, and I know these have been hauled to death, but I'm going to do a really quick flick through as it is the end of the video. So, whoops. Why not? You can turn off if you are fed up of seeing these. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one because I have already got this paper pad. I am going to open it though because to show you, because I'm sure my crafty friends who I gift to will not mind. So as I say, yeah, I already own this paper pad, but it is really pretty. So I thought I'd get it again and decide, have a look and see how much I've used of the other one and as to whether I'm going to gift it or keep it. It's like, would you say that's sort of a Scandinavian Christmas? I don't know. What do I know? But it is, it's nice. And it's kind of traditional colours, slightly not in your face traditional colours, but essentially traditional, which is nice because then it matches up with a lot of other stuff that you can find. So that's that one, Merriest Christmas. That was 99p. This was 99p at Home with Santa. I don't own this one. I'll have a look and see what it looks like. I don't know if I actually need any more Christmas paper, so as I say, this one might be gifted as well. But my crafty friends will have to put up with it being opened if I do gift it. So this one is a bit more of the pink and blue, which is a bit more of the colour scheme like I went down last year in my December daily. Actually, this is very cute, isn't it? Look at him. Ah, nice. The little Santas are so cute. And Mrs. Santa, look at that. I love that one actually, for not necessarily for Christmas, but for other things. That's little hearts. I don't know how well you can see that. Stars are always useful. So yeah, there's little ones in there actually that would just be quite useful any time, like those hearts and the polka dots. Anyway, 99p. Then I picked up this one, 99p. They had a cup. They had the, yeah, they had a couple of others I didn't pick up, I think. Freshly cut flowers. I've not really seen this one before, so I don't know much about it. But oh, look how pretty. I have got a lot of paper pads, so as I say, I'm not sure what my intentions are, but that is really cute as well, actually. This is what happens. I'm like, oh, I might get it to gift it, and then I get it and I'm like, I love it. Let's go and get another one to gift. Although they did not have many in there, I can tell you that. So I've been stalking it. So I felt like poor Mr. Coaster Crafts, a bit like, why have we come here again? And like, they do the cat foods that Mango likes cheaper there as well. So we weren't just going for this, but because that cat food's expensive. Gosh, a bit like I feel like I've earned these because I've come 3 times in the last 2 weeks. Okay, and then I got some 12 by 12 paper pads. So very excited. They had this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. Bluebirds and roses. I'm afraid I'm going to have to do it this way round, but I'm sure you've seen them, but if you haven't. And anything with birds on always makes me happy. Anything with pink on makes me happy. That's lovely as well. That could be maybe kind of tropical, I wonder. Pink spots, can't argue with that, can you? Look at that. Lovely background. Or even big images like that, I think, can work on like big gift bags and stuff. That's pretty. Some little cutter party bits. Look at those birds. We're all going to fussy cut them. I mean, that's what's going to happen with those birds, isn't it? And some lovely background ones for scrapbooking as well. And that's gorgeous too. Almost oriental. So bluebirds and roses. That was £1.99. Then I got this one, and I wasn't going to get this one because I was like, oh, I kind of already own it in A5 size. So I thought, I do love my wood grain. So, as it was 12 by 12, I thought that could look good for frames and boxes. So we'll quickly flick through. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it, that one? Reminds me of a paper I picked up in Hobby Lobby or somewhere. And that's nice. That's birch, isn't it? Like a birch effect. They've done it so like each one's different, so that's a bit more confusing. I'm not sure how I would use that one. I like the ones that just look very woody. I mean, that's like a floor, isn't it? Maybe you could make that into a floor of some kind of paper house. I don't know. I mean, I bought this originally. It must have been quite some time ago. It might have even come in like one of these Do Crafts goodie bags. So this is definitely an old paper pad, whereas that last one was a much newer one. But very useful nonetheless. Can't tell whether I've shown them all or not. Put that one there. And then how excited was I as a Gorgeous Girl fanatic? They had Gorgeous Girl paper pads. They had more than one, but I just bought one because I have too much paper. And on the back, I'm trying to save the sticker because I love that too. So we will just quickly get that out. So this is not the latest one, but the one before, I believe. It doesn't say anything on it to give you any indication, but from what I remember, I had the fruit and stuff in it. Let's go from the back, like cupcakes. And almost imagine that was kind of a quirky Alice in Wonderland one as well. Foiled stars on there. Those ones that can be fussy cut. That would look so cute with one of my Gorgeous Girls die cuts. Those ones are upside down, but they would look really cute cut out as well. Lovely foiling. You are invited to. That's really cute, isn't it? It's like a gift bag or something. And then we're back round to this. No, we're not all back round to the same ones. That one's different. That one's different. That one's different. Who knows? Who knows? That is roughly what you get anyway. Very pretty. For £1.99, I couldn't have been happier because I wanted to buy it at full price. And then I somehow managed to withhold myself. And then this one, which I'm fairly sure is the latest paper pad. So I have no idea why this one is being sold off for £1.99 for 12 by 12 paper pack. And if I could have got the Gorgeous Girls 6x6 ones, trust me, I would have done. But they did not have them. And I can't think of another Home Bargains near me. I can only think of the one. So look at her. She's a cutie, isn't she? With the little toadstools. I've got some lovely toadstool dies out, which I might have to get out when I'm using these. Sprinkling a little bit of glitter. And those ones that are just ready for fussy cutting. Actually, those would be good for fussy cutting as well, wouldn't they? She's almost a little bit Alice in Wonderland. She could fit into some of that, couldn't she? Some of these lovely background ones. We're going to go this way now because that is definitely an easier method of doing it. That's just got the mushrooms. Pretty muted colours. They do like their muted colours, Gorgeous Girls. Lovely butterflies. Yeah, so there we go. So another fairly long video. Apologies for that, but you can imagine how excited I was to finally find the paper pads that everyone else had been hauling. So I'm sure I shall be back very soon. Let me know what you've been hauling. Are you an eBay fanatic like I am, scouring for every available bargain? Did you find the Home Bargains paper pads? All those questions and more in the comments, and I shall see you soon. Bye.